Hello and welcome back to your least favorite place on the internet. Before I do get into this video, I want to make it very much obvious that I do not condone anyone harassing Nattie Forsyth or anyone I do mention in this video, and I want to remind everyone that this video is still an accusation, then nothing really is confirmed. Also, I forgot to add a trigger warning, so this is me in post-production. This video does go over some very serious topics, so if you don't want to hear anything that has anything to do with pedophilia, I'll recommend you click off. Just for some background information, if you don't know what Roblox is a game that was made in 2009, and it's one of the biggest games for kids today. Some creators in this field, though, have used their platform for sick and twisted desires, and sadly, Nattie Forsyth is one of those individuals who have used their audience for this. Scrimzox, and formerly as Nattie Forsyth, has been accused of preying on kids. Just for some background information of what they did, somebody who was very much underage had been added to a Discord group that Nattie and his friends were being degenerates in, and he didn't realize that this individual was 14, but he ended up talking to them in a very sexually suggestive way. Even after finding out that this individual was 14,
Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
instead of immediately cutting off contact and blocking this individual like a normal person would, they continued on the conversation, and then they moved on to Snapchat, where he asked the girl to send nudes. Again, this is the 14-year-old girl that he knew was 14. But yet, for the longest time after this situation, and after it became very public, many individuals and many people in his community defended this guy for so many years, until recently, around 6 months ago, a YouTuber named Lanza posted a video calling them out, and, thankfully changed the narrative on this guy, and everyone found out that this guy is a possible predator in the commentary community. Lanza explained it in a very proper way, a very understandable way. It just became something content creators found out about. Many videos came out calling this guy out for his predatory actions. While creators were finding evidence to back up their claims, many of them stumbled upon a video where Nattie Forsyth posted destigmatizing pedophilia. And I don't even think I need to explain why this video is really bad, especially after you've been accused of being a pedophile. This is one of the worst things she could have posted, because now it just looks like she's defending pedophilia, and this just ties back into her accusations, and it makes it look way more legitimate, which, what the fuck was she thinking, honestly? This video just ended up adding a lot of flaming fire, and it just kicked a snowball that continued all the way up into her predicament right now. She's currently facing financial struggles, and she's trying to raise money on GoFundMe. Because her reputation has been destroyed so much, her channel's been leaking views and subscribers for the longest time. Now, apparently, she is not even able to make a living off of YouTube anymore, which is not a shock because she's only getting 2,000 views a video, but she has 150,000 subscribers on her channel, which is very bad for a content creator, but we continue. Honestly, just my honest opinion, she played herself like a fiddle. And I wouldn't go out of my way to say it's deserved, but it was one of the stupidest things she could have done. This individual has also appeared on a now defunct podcast called Pac and Keem. It's basically, if you know Pat God and Keemstar, those are they just bring two people on and they argue, debate, whatever. Well, Nattie Forsyth and a longtime critic of Nattie Forsyth called a Cheeto, they went into a debate about a video Cheeto had posted calling Nattie Forsyth out and her friend Jaden for possibly being friends with her still. And Pac and Keem, they did try to play the devil's advocate for a little bit, try to understand how Nattie was innocent, but again, Nattie Forsyth messed it up. Around the 39 minute and 20 seconds, Nattie literally admitted to knowingly knowing this person was 14 and then asking them to send nudes, which is absolutely ridiculous. And she said this with a straight face in front of two people who were defending her, one person who was her critic. She even had the gall enough to post it to her own channel, where she literally admits to sending nudes, and there's still people in the comment section to this day defending her, which is fucking ridiculous. I believe this individual should genuinely seek help and leave the internet. There is no coming back from this, especially after they've been accused of pedophilia with much evidence to back it up, and even the police came over to their house and seized their computer for possibly having cheese pizza, if you know what I mean. I believe this individual should fully leave the internet because it's not helping them in any shape, way, or form right now, and they have yet to be able to disprove these allegations against them, and they said they're facing financial struggle. I think they should genuinely leave the internet, and that's just my final concluding thoughts on this. See you in the next video. See ya.